Imagine holding in your hand a coin that seems ordinary, but carries with it a story of nation's history, design, artistry, and hidden value. Today, we uncover the secrets of the old quarter-dollar value and the 10-pence coin from 1976, two coins from different worlds, yet bound by rarity, beauty, and the intrigue of collectors everywhere. The old quarter dollar is one of the most iconic pieces of American coinage, with a legacy stretching back to the birth of the nation. The quarter was first minted in the late 18th century with designs that reflected the young republic's identity. Over time, its style and weight evolved, but the quarter became the most recognized coin for daily trade. By the 20th century, in 1976, the bicentennial of the United States was celebrated and the quarter dollar took on a special meaning. It was redesigned with patriotic imagery and became a keepsake for millions of Americans who wanted to honor 200 years of independence. This quarter became not only a tool of commerce, but also a symbol of pride and history. The coin was minted in huge numbers, but condition, rarity, and mint errors created a tier of value that collectors still chase today. The 1976 bicentennial quarter was struck in both clad and silver compositions. Clad quarters were made for circulation, while special silver-clad versions were minted for collectors. The design, chosen through a national competition, featured a colonial drummer on the reverse, created by Jack L.R., while the obverse continued to feature George Washington as designed originally by John Flanagan in 1932. This was a powerful combination of national symbolism, as Washington represented leadership and independence, while the drummer represented the fighting spirit of the Revolution. Each quarter, marked with the dual date 1776-1976, carried a timeless significance. Collectors today seek them in uncirculated condition with deep cameo proofs carrying higher values. Some errors, such as double die strikes or off-center strikes, can push values even further, making certain examples worth much more than face value. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, the 10-pence coin of 1976 played its own role in British currency history. Introduced in 1968 as part of the decimalisation of the United Kingdom, the 10p replaced the florin or 2 shillings as the nation transitioned into a modern decimal system. The 1976 version carried the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, one of the most recognized royal effigies in world numismatics. The reverse carried the design of a crowned lion symbolizing strength, tradition, and the British monarchy. This coin was larger and heavier than the modern 10-pence pieces used today, with a diameter of 28.5 millimeters and a weight of 11.31 grams. It was struck in cupronickel and circulated heavily through the 1970s and 1980 seconds before being replaced with the smaller version in 1992. The 1976 10-pence may not seem rare, but certain conditions, mint luster, and proof versions, make it highly desirable to collectors. Coins in uncirculated condition remain difficult to find due to heavy circulation and scratches from decades of use. Proof issues struck for collectors in sets hold particular value today. Just like the American bicentennial quarter, this coin reflects a cultural and national pride, a coin that may seem ordinary in pockets, but one that links to the story of a country moving through a modern age. Now let us dive deeper into the collecting history of both coins, because their stories do not end with the year 1976. For the bicentennial quarter, the United States Mint produced millions in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The San Francisco issues were proofs, both clad and silver, and are considered some of the finest struck coins of the series. Among collectors, the silver proof set in particular remains one of the most iconic collectibles of the bicentennial celebration. While most circulated examples today may not bring more than face value, high-grade mint state examples graded Ms. 67 or Ms. 68 can command significant premiums, and some error varieties fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. On the other side, the British 10-pence coin struck in 1976 continued to circulate for many years, but few survived in pristine condition. Coinage reform in 1992 led to the withdrawal of the large-size 10-pence coins, making them obsolete and no longer legal tender. In 1993, This increased their nostalgic and historical value for collectors who wish to preserve a piece of British monetary history, and among them, the 1976 issue stands as a significant marker of the decade. Coins with proof finishes from sets produced by the Royal Mint are especially valued because they preserve the original brilliance and strike quality that ordinary circulation coins lost through daily handling. When we compare the American bicentennial quarter and the British 10 pence of 1976, we see two different approaches to coinage, but both carry symbolic weight. The American coin celebrated a revolution and 2 centuries of independence, while the British coin represented continuity, monarchy, and the modernization of currency systems. Both coins capture moments in time, one marking a historic anniversary, the other marking a period of transition. Together, they provide a story that collectors and historians alike cherish. They teach us that coins are more than metal, they are history in hand. Over the next chapters of this journey, we will explore the production process, the minting technology, and the cultural context of both coins. We will examine the artistry behind their designs, the competitions and choices made by mints, and the significance these designs hold in the collective memory of two nations. We will also take a close look at the market values, grading standards, and the collecting community that keeps these coins alive in modern times. Through coin shows, auctions, and private collections, we will uncover stories of rare discoveries where unsuspecting people found valuable errors or pristine proofs in circulation. We will trace the journey of coins from mint presses to pockets, and from pockets to collections preserved for generations to come. This 2-hour exploration will not only tell the tale of the old quarter dollar and the 1976 10 pence, it will reveal the deeper truth that coins are silent storytellers. Every scratch, every detail, and every preserved proof carries a voice from the past that continues to speak to us today.